Dylan Swiernick is happy to be here today at Motorsports Expo inside the Center of Progress building here at the New York State Fairgrounds. The reason he's happy to be here is because for a while he was having some problems there. 5th race of the year, he had a crash at Freedom, which is a track I've never been to. And the way things landed, well, I'll let him tell me what happened exactly. First of all, how are you doing today?
Good. We're at the show, enjoying it, and getting ready to pack things up and get this car back home to the shop.
Is it ready?
Yeah, it's for the most part ready. A few things we got to do, fuel lines, got to be buttoned up, but it's ready to go.
So if there was a race next weekend, you could go?
Oh, we'd be ready tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yep.
What happened at Freedom?
Got into it with another car, and just the way we landed, came down the tail of the car, and ended up getting some compression fractures in my back. Went out to ECMC out in Buffalo, and well, it took me out for the rest of the season.
Where exactly did you have the problem?
From T2 to T6 in my back.
And where's that? Point to it.
Kind of in the middle of the back to the middle of the shoulder blades.
Okay.
Just a couple of compression fractures, and it put me out for the rest of the year.
So basically you just got kind of squashed down in the seat, for lack of a more simpler term, right?
Yeah, we did some over the off season after that. It kind of put it into perspective that I probably should get more safety stuff, and started looking at some different stuff, another seat, ended up going with an Ultra Shield seat. Went out to PRI, talked to Darren and Mandy Pittman, and they kind of helped me out a lot and get me in a new seat for me, and we're ready. I'm back at it, and I'm all healed up, ready to go.
Well, you still use those pads that you put under your, like you basically sit on?
Yeah, they help out, but getting more of a port seat, for your back, and
I see.
back, your butts is helpful.
Okay. Was it just a freak thing?
Yeah, I landed kind of awkward. I've had way worse flips. It just, the way I landed, kind of the way it came down the tail of the car, and that was that.
So if I would have seen it, I would have been surprised that you were hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good lick into the wall, don't get me wrong.
But it was that landing that did it,
just
right?
the way it landed, yeah.
Yeah, because hitting the wall hard is one thing. With the full containment seats, those aren't as much of a deal as they were 15, 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, like I said, if you hit the wall good enough, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, I'm still here and ready to go back at it.
What have you been doing? Anything physical therapy-wise or exercising? Or
The crew guys tell me I should exercise more than I am now, but just kind of stretching like we talked about, and just staying mobile and not overdoing it, really.
Okay.
It's just no surgery, and like I said, I feel good, ready to go back at it.
Okay, so they told you shouldn't have any long-term, outside of maybe some arthritis?
Yeah, just some
after
arthritis.
age 50 or something?
Yeah, just arthritis stuff, nothing crazy.
Good. Is it going to be strange getting in the car since you've had all that time off? Because most of the time when you have a crash, you're able to get right back in and get right back on the horse, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been at it for a little bit now. I've had some wrecks, and I mean, they tell younger drivers when they're, if they get in a bad wreck, they tell their fathers, get them right back in it, so they're not nervous.
Right.
I've been doing this long enough. The car don't scare me. It hasn't scared me yet. And if I ever got to that point, I shouldn't be racing anyhow. So
that's true.
We're ready to get back at it and chase this points championship.
Probably won't get a lot of sleep the night before, though, will you?
No,
but you never do anyway, right?
Just be more anxious to get back in the car. I wanted to get back in the car the day after I got in the wreck, but we took the year off just to look after myself, make sure I was good to go, and I think we're ready to get back at it.
Yeah, because you're not going to get sleep before the first race night. Talking too fast. Before the first race night anyway, right?
Yeah.
That's a given no matter what the situation is,
you
right?
always have some kind of nerves going into the first race,
yeah.
Make sure everything's good, and just getting back in the kind of the string of things and making sure everything's good going into that first corner.
I'm glad you're doing well. Sorry about what happened, but we'll learn from this. We'll be safer in the future, and hopefully we'll get a win nice and early, and you won't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Just getting back on the ESS trail and getting back with the club and getting back in the swing of things. And we got some good sponsors. I got Comparian Insurance Agency, CCI, Incorporated, ME Garlock, Westport Painting Company, Panther Frameworks with Sean Donath. They're always a big part of my team. It's just a lot of things we've got going for us this year, and it's kind of blessing in disguise. We got 2 Donath Motorworks engines ready to go back at it, and
nice.
We're pretty excited to get into the season.
Good to see you. I kind of wonder what happened to you when I didn't see you there for a while. So glad you're doing all right, and let's have a nice injury-free season and a winning season coming up. Thank you.
Right, I appreciate it.
Guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications. It's race season. Time to get some stuff done here on the channel.